Hi, chat. How's it going? Music? Turn that down. There we go. Yes, Persephone. Hi. You heard the siren song of me greeting chat. One second. That was good. That. Video game. Video game? Alright, server. You've been good all week. Hi, Persephone. Yeah. Alright. Box. Everything's falling apart, chat. How is everyone doing today? Having a good weekend? I think I cleared this out before. Yeah. Cleared that out at the end of last stream. Cool. Alright. Now, let's clean up our inventory. And what are you doing? Why do you have headphones cable on your head? Stupid fighting a bad UI. Punch the UI in the face! That's how I win fights. It's a... There was a motorcycle outside and it startled Persephone. It would be bad for your monitor? Suppose. Maybe you should just get a better monitor. Like, why would you want a monitor that can't take a punch? You want a monitor that's tough as nails. This stream's off to a fantastic start. Do I have any of this stuff I can get going? A couple there. We got like 5 there, so might as well get some of these going. Why not? And a couple of these. And some these. Hey, Lordzine. All right. I tried punching a monitor that was tough as nails. Turns out it was nails. Gotta go get a tetanus shot. Oh, chat, you know what we gotta do? We gotta... I'm an idiot. Chat, I'm an idiot. I needed to cook up a whole bunch of netherrack. Well, we have some nether brick fences. We have some nether brick. Not a lot. It was netherite. Make 16 of these. How many does that get me? 36. Well, that should be good for now, but we are going to have to bake up some more. And me, the gigantic idiot, just put a bunch of stuff in here. So... grab some more end brick and sandstone, just so we have it. think we have more. Oof. We do not have. This is basically all of our red sand. just by the by. I'm not in the center of shot right now, but that is okay because my cat is on my lap. Oops. Okay. So we need to move some stuff, don't we? Okay. This is like that, and then that needs to get filled in. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't grab more scaffolding. Actually, I think we lost all of our scaffolding. We'll just have to make do with what we have here. Speaking of which, can I grab some of this? You? Yeah. Ow. All right. Get up here. Ow. I think I had to move something over because this, yes, okay. This has to come over. This bar here that goes across should be on 1 over, should be there. Ow. No one saw that, or that. I regret to inform you that someone saw it, that people have seen that. Token! Discardian token. The 1 year. Thank you. Thank you so much for the 1 year sub. Dang. I need more. Oh, I forgot how it's been a couple of weeks. I've forgotten just quite how much end brick I go through on this build. Do not have any more. Oh, right. We lost all of our scaffolding, didn't we? Right. Well, I'll have to go downstairs anyways. All right. I have more of this, right? Yes. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I need to make these. There's my stone cutter. And let's also make some more scaffolding. $60 scaffolding. Great. make more. I'm enjoying leaving the scaffolding up. It's a good look. I like it. Nope. Oh. Jeez, I just keep forgetting everything. I forgot to turn the beacon off, too. Chad, it's amateur hour around these parts. I can't believe you put up with me. I know, Persephone. That's what I keep saying. Sloppy is what it is. Excuse me, Minecraft? Ow. So chat, I did manage to find enough time this weekend to go do a Commander Legends draft. I'm reminded why I don't draft in person very often. Oh boy. No one knows what they're doing. It's true. No one does know what they're doing. Did it go poorly? The draft went pretty well. I was actually pretty happy with the deck. The game went fairly poorly. I had to mulligan to 5 and just didn't really have a lot of steam. MTG? Yeah. I will say this, chat. If you do get a chance to draft it, prioritize card draw. One second, chat. So I was just making sure my cat wasn't going to throw up. Make sure you can draw cards. You can draw cards. You can do a lot of stuff. But if you can't draw cards, oh boy. Not a format where you ever really want to be top decking. Much like Real Commander. But I did get some cool stuff, though. I got a... So my pre-release promo, because it was a pre-release, and you actually get to use your promo in the draft, was a Ball Lord of Murder. And then I also got a rulebook frame Ball. And then I had a foil Raphael, which was pretty cool. And then I also, some stuff I didn't use, I also got an art book frame Lizelle and a foil White Plume Adventurer, which I'm very excited about. That card's very good. What else? Okay, how did I do this? This just went all the way up. And then there's 1, 2, this is, what is this? This is smooth sandstone? Smooth sandstone. Okay, let's see if I have any more of that. Sand. I do have some smooth sandstone. Grab these sandstone slabs too. Is there anything else particularly spicy I opened? Ooh, I also got a copy of Blood Money, and I got to cast it. I got 10 treasure off of Blood Money. Didn't help me very much, though. Again, I had a lot of ramp and a decent amount of creatures, but not a lot of card draw. So it ended up the classic situation of plenty of mana, nothing to do with it. Forever backwards. You've been here for 14 months and I don't recognize your username. Hello. Thank you for the 4th month of subscription. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build something similar to what I've got over here. Stealth subscribers, it's true. But the format seems cool. I ended up getting, I was the 2nd person eliminated from from our pod. So. Ow. Do you use scaffolding more often in Survivor? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to get into the habit of using it more often. Why am I not? Oh, I see. I see what's going on. No, come on. Scaffolding. There we go. Also, I was pretty happy. I mentioned this on Twitter. In my ball deck, I also had Saravok and Murder because how am I supposed to not include Murder in my ball Lord of Murder deck? Pretty sure that's right there in the ball scriptures. They're very insistent on it, you see. Murder is also a fine card in Commander Draft. Absolutely. Like, Murder is probably one of my favorite limited cards ever. It's just, it's so nice and perfectly clean. Just like, destroy target creature. And flavorful. Like, how great is it to be just like, I murder that thing? Oops. Dang it. All right. Let's go see if our furnaces are ready. They are. Excellent. Electra. You're in luck. You have not missed me falling a single time today. We're ready for maximum safety. Unless you were just saving up. Is it worth falling if chat's not horrified by it? Going to... Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have grabbed more dirt so I could put scaffolding on the outside, too. I need to remember what I did over here. Wait. Right. Okay, so I had one there, and then... Okay. Okay. I think I have attuned the rest of chat to be horrified by your falls as well. Yes, I can guarantee that they are. Do I have dirt? I have a little bit of dirt in here. I'm gonna grab more. If Erica falls off Cathedral and no chat is around to see it, is she chagrined? A little bit. Oh, right. Okay. First, let's remember the thing. Go, and that. 4, 5, 6, yeah. My inventory is an absolute mess. Also, chat, as a reminder, I mentioned this on Twitter, but I did save all of the packs I won. Every single one of them. So if we want to do like a little tiny boosty stream today, you know the deal. It's, you know, $3 or 300 bits in tips, and I will open this boosty. It is a set booster, which is what they're giving for prizes now. And I should read you the like legal text off the back of it because it's kind of hilarious. You know what? I'm actually just gonna grab a whole stack. There we go. Or 3 for $10. No, I can't do that because I only have one. It's one-time offer only. Did I hear boosty? Yes, boosty, singular. There's one boosty. You can pay for me to open a single boosty. That's it, and then I'm out. I plan to have more next weekend, and I think I am going to get set boosters this time around. Margie RG, thank you for the 300 bits. All right, let's do a very quick, while we're waiting for that to smelt. Oh no! All right, now I'm immediately in boosty debt. Electra, thank you. All right, fine. Boosty current boosty debt is 1. All right, this is fine. Okay, we're temporarily repurposing cat cam again. All right. All right. I was going to read you the legal stuff. May contain these cards. CLB 2 to 552. So apparently you can't get the faceless one in this. I just loved it because the spread of cards on this is so wild. Includes a combination of 1 to 7 cards of rarity rare or higher. 2, 41%, 3, 28%, 4, 8%, 5, 1%, 6 to 7, less than 1%. 3 to 10 uncommon cards, 3 to 9 common cards. Also includes 1 traditional foil card and 1 foil etch card of any rarity, 1 land, and 1 art card. Traditional foil borderless mythic planeswalkers in less than 1% of boosters. Blah, 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 blah. List card and 25% of set boosters. I got an actual refund from the hospital today because we overpaid our copay. Oh. Well, that's the best thing that can happen in that system. Please change your healthcare system, America. Please, I'm begging you. All right. Oh, damn. Oh. Oh, damn. I hadn't seen what the art cards look like. We got, this very cool... Come on. Oh, wait, hold on a second. I think the thing... There, here, and here... Focus, there we go. There we go. Some Skull Witch. It's Merkel, Lord of Bones. This is the, It's not focusing at all. Come on. You want to. Yeah. There we go. That looks so cool. I was not expecting the art cards to look like that, and this is awesome. I'm so happy. Also, thank you for whoever supported the coffee. And then we have got... We got a planes. You've heard rumors of bandits along the coastway, but your journey so far has been surprisingly uneventful. I love these, by the way. Neat. We got a Cathedral, Caller of the Small, in the showcase frame. There we go. 1 green-white for a 3/3 legendary creature, Orc Ranger, with Trample. Whenever Cathedral, Caller of the Small, deals combat damage to a player, for each token you control, create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token. That's very cool. We also, in the rulebook frame, we also got a Cloak of the Bat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Mm-hmm. You want a camera? You wanna... It doesn't wanna. Alright, fine. Cloak of the Bat. 2 to cast for an artifact equipment. 2 to equip. Equip creature has flying and haste. It's fine. We got a Vicious Battle Rager. It has a frog friend. 3 and a black for a 1/5 Dwarf Barbarian. When Vicious Battle Rager enters the battlefield, you take the initiative. The initiative is very good. Like, that mechanic. Like, prioritize the initiative. That's all I'll say. Whenever Vicious Battle Rager becomes blocked by a creature, that creature's controller loses 5 life. You can't hug a child with arms of Hadar. 3 and a black for a sorcery. Creatures target player controls get -2/-2 until end of turn. We have got an Ingenious Artillerist. Hey, Broth. We're in the middle of opening a boosty, and my camera is just having a heck of a time deciding if it wants to focus or not. There we go. 2 and a red for a 3/1. Whenever one or more artifacts enters the battlefield under your control, Ingenious Artillerist deals that much damage to each opponent. That's an interesting card. We have got a Gond Gate. Land Gate. Gates you control enter the battlefield untapped. Popping in during Beer Night. Hey, Cass. One colorless, tap, add 1 mana of any color to that a gate you control could produce. That's really cool, actually. By the way, you ended up opting to play Solitaire on stream last Saturday when the MC server went down. I've started playing Solitaire again. Now I'm addicted to the point of dreaming about Solitaire. Oh, wow. It got its hooks into you. We have got a veteran soldier background. If you have two of them, do they tap for Wooburg? No? One and a white. Commander creatures you own have, whenever this creature attacks a player, if no opponent has more life than that player, for each opponent, create a 1/1 white soldier creature token that's tapped and attacking that player. Cool. And speaking of commanders, we've got Commander Liara Porter. 3 red-white for a 5/3 human soldier. Whenever you attack, spells you cast from exile this turn cost X less to cast, where X is the number of players being attacked. Exile the top X cards of your library. Until end of turn, you may cast spells from among those exiled cards. This is such a cool ability. That card's really cool. We have a Nemesis Phoenix. 3 red for a 4/2 Phoenix with flying. 2 and a red. Return Nemesis Phoenix from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. Activate only during the declare attacker step and only if you're attacking 2 or more opponents. Interesting. Any copper dragons? Not yet. We also have Wilson, Refined Grizzly, who's the best. Look at him. He's just drinking that potion. 1 and a green for a 2/2 Bear Warrior. This spell can't be countered. It has Vigilance, Reach, and Trample, and Ward 2. Choose a background. You know what background works really, really freaking well with Wilson? How about he's Raised by Giants? 5 and a green for a background. Commander creatures you own have base power and toughness 10/10 and are giants in addition to their other type. And there's a foil-etched one, which is really cool. These look great. Persephone, what's up? These are really cool. We got more backgrounds. More backgrounds, chat. What if he's a master chef? Yeah. Maybe Master Chef? There we go. Commander creatures you own have this creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it, and other creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them. Cool. What if Wilson is instead a shameless charlatan? Are backgrounds a subtype of enchantment? Yes, it's a new one. 1 and a blue for a background. Commander creatures you own have 2 and a green, or 2 and a blue. This creature becomes a copy of another target creature. You know what this is actually extremely good with? The Faceless one. I actually think your best bet, if you draft this card, is to actually just play the Faceless one as your commander. Because pretty much anything else, you don't want to do this. We also have another legendary creature. We have Rasad in Bashir. 2 and a white for an 0/3 human monk. Each creature you control assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. When Rasad in Bashir attacks, if you have the initiative, double the toughness of each creature you control until end of turn. Choose a background. And also, we got a card from the list. I have literally never seen this card before in my life. What a weird card. We got Vintara Snapper. Two green for a 2/2 creature turtle. Vintara Snapper. Come on, camera. There we go. Can't be the target of spells or abilities as long as you control no untapped lands. Man, Mercadian Masks sucked. Anyways. Wait, what did we hit on the, let's see, we got 1, 2, I think we just got 2 rares? I think that was all we did. We got 2 rares, so we got in the, what were our odds on that? 41%, so pretty good. Shroud as long as your lands are tapped out. Yeah, Mercadian Masks. Also, Lord Zine, thank you for supporting the coffee. I didn't see who that was before. I should really put the coffee alerts on the Boosty Cam screen so I can see them for Boosty Cams. Also, please add another Boosty to the Boosty debt, if you would. Yeah. Anyways, I'm glad I've got Raised by Giants. I think that's probably one of the best backgrounds. Just because there's like some pretty ridiculous stuff I think you should be able to do with it. Because even though you can have, you know, it as your commander, like you can partner them with stuff that says choose a background, you don't have to. Like, you can just have a, you can just have it in your deck. So if you have something that has, like, I don't know, Double Strike, Tainted Strike, as Sibwow says, it's just, it affects your commander either way, so. Why did I come back in here? I need to be out here. Oh, wait. What I need is... 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. Now... this way. Right into Taint Tribe. Okay, go 1 there. Then there and sure did not get the right number of stairs. Ow. Hey, Wally. Persephone. Yeah, now I need to get that stuff once it's ready. Hi, Quasi-Meowdo. Is that a new emote? The crimes one? Yep. There's also a new safety emote. I think that's probably new since the last time you've been around. So check that one out too. Birds started chirping outside and Persephone bolts into the room. Is Dude still there? Absolutely. Margie RG, thank you for gifting that sub to Wally. Wally, please enjoy your Doot and your Persephone and your bee and your thumbs up and your fox heart and your pun trophy, and your treats and your crimes and your safety. Okay. What? Why is that there? Ow. Ow. Okay, so we'll put this in here, and then we need 6 of these. Dang it! Okay. Ow. These ones down. I'll leave those for now. Okay, okay. And then we just need that stuff on the outside. I think we can take these down. Okay, let's go see where our nether perk is at. Okay, now let's see. Stack and a half? Let's try that. See if that's enough. All right, let's go. Why the F is this card on the list? Oh my god. Tara Snapper. list. Oh, so there are a certain type of magic boosters that are called set boosters. They're not designed to be drafted with. And some of the set boosters have there's a list of cards. It's called the list. And set boosters can have one of the cards from the list. It's just older reprinted cards that just sort of show up about once every 1 in 4 boosters will have a list card in it. So it's just a way for them to get some more reprints out in the world of, you know, older cards and things like that. It's a weird thing. Ow. Some of the cards on the list are really good. Some of the cards are Vintara Snapper. Wait. Oh, I did something wrong. This is wrong. I have to fix that. Oh, yeah. Yep, I fucked up. All right, well, let's get this down, and then we'll fix that. Like, put those things, I didn't put them up one. If we go over here, they should be, yeah, I should have dug up. Ah, well, that was unexpected. Oops. Nope. Don't try and eat a pie while you're looking at a door. It doesn't work out. Yep. Okay, so needed to do is to take out this. There, and then... Oops. Ow. Construction work is so hard on the ankles. There and there. Come on! There we go. Okay. I think that's right. Still not right. This is still not right, isn't it? Still not right. F. Okay. Remind myself what the hell I'm actually doing here. Okay, it has to be the very top row. And then I also need some... Now I'm imagining Erica eating a whole pie while staring at a closed door. Stop threatening me with a good time. Oops. Right. Oh, I need more... Get these sandstone stairs didn't go all the way up. I need more sandstone walls, don't I? Okay, let me reorient myself. There, great. Pumpkin pie is great for zoning out and eating like a slice of pizza. I agree. Also, chat. This, I bet. Also, let's go over here because I'm pretty sure I also screwed up. Yep, sure did. I'm not gonna have enough of these. I'm gonna have to tear this down. Okay, fine. Admiral Mamo, hello. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. But, dang it! Sorry, we're just falling all over the place tonight. But thank you. How was your stream? What were you playing? Okay, we got it. We finally got it. Okay, we finally got it. Chat. We finally got it. Yes, Persephone. I know. We finally got it. And now I need more scaffolding. Let's go. Let's go make more. Nope. There we go. Let's go make more scaffolding. I need more bamboo. I'm sick of people today. I'm so sick of the people in this world and their troubles. Digging a large hole, but horizontally instead of vertically, laying the groundwork for a 9,000 plus block railway between bases. Dang. Hi, Beethoven. Can I put anything away in here? I don't think so. Well, yes, I can. I can put these away for now. I got a melon. I have a melon seed, chat. Did I accidentally kill one of my melons? I feel like when I landed, I accidentally killed a melon. I did. There should be one there. All right. Tries to visualize what 9,000 blocks of distance in Minecraft looks like. It looks like 9 kilometers. Well, mostly it probably actually just looks like fog. It looks like about 16 chunks and then fog. Where the heck is my hoe? There he is. Yeah, I thought I did too. Like, I landed and I was like, did I just hit something? But then, yeah, I looked back and it's like, no, no. There we are. I got a Chivo for it too. Jump over the cat. All right, let's go here. Let's put that away. That in there for now. We'll grab our string. Get as much scaffolding as we can make. There we go. Another stack of scaffolding. Okay. The entire island you're on is like 4,000 blocks long? Yeah, that's probably about right. Oh wait, I do need more because I need to put stuff on this side too. Forgot about that side. Will you build down like I want you to? Where the heck did you build? Ow. Yep. Scaffolding. Would you? Ow. No. Fuck off! Scaffolding. One more. There we go. Okay. Apparently lost one somewhere. Yep. There. And there we go. All right, cool. Okay, so now we need a whole bunch of wall, I think. Because we have to get sandstone wall running up all of these, I think. Yes. Wait, hold on. I have a thing for this. Yeah, I think I want sandstone wall running all the way up top. Here, I think. So the sort of windows, whatever you want to call them, grating on the inside that sort of face towards the other tower, they look shorter. So maybe we don't have to make those quite as tall. But we do need a lot of sandstone walls. So can I get back inside here? I think I have to go this way. Yes, Persephone. What is it? Put a, you know what I should do? Maybe put like a torch or something up here. There you go. Here you are, Quasimodo. Quasimodo. Have some light. Okay. So cool. All right. We're coming along. So we need a bunch of sandstone fencing walls. We need more sandstone. I'm gonna grab these nether brick fences though while I'm here. Cats appreciate fire, right? Sure. Probably. Hi, Persephone. How's it going? Do you want to get some scratches behind your ears? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Trying to think other cards, other commanders that raised by giants would be good with. Trying to think of any. Here we are. Probably any like green-based Voltron commander. I really should put a piece of glass in that roof. Basically anything with trample. Mm-hmm. Ooh, here's a thought. Does Marwyn key off her power or the counters on here? I can't remember. I feel like I placed one of those and it went in a weird spot. Maybe not though. Okay. Thought maybe I ended up with an extra, but no. Durnan? I haven't read Durnan yet. No, I did read Durnan, but I don't remember what Durnan does. Ow. I feel like it's got to go in a deck. You don't even necessarily have to have it as a partner. But I feel like it has to be something where you're going pretty all in on your commander, rather than just being like... Because, like, making your commander a 10-10 is just generally good. Wait, do you even need... I don't even think you need... Oh, no, you do. It just makes it a 10-10. Okay. All right. Double strike and +1 power is commander damage. Yeah, exactly. Like, just one there. Okay. All right. So we got that done. Now, we can maybe even take this out. No, maybe not. Maybe? That's on the inside. Have a look here. So for these ones, no, not that one. That one. Maybe? Rafik just kills a player with the... Oh, yeah, Rafik. Oh, it would be very good in Rafik. Yeah, it's like, I knew there's like... There's got to be some green-based Voltron commander that I'm not thinking about. And it turns out the answer is Rafik. I can maybe take these out. Like, I could replace this with sandstone, put the one behind it here as sandstone, and then do walls in front of it. Let's just see how that looks. Just as like a test here. Let's just do that. I don't need this hoe. Oops. Tarka and Dritz are good with it. Even Samut likes it. Oh yeah, Samut would as well. You know what? I actually think I like that better. Like if we extend it all the way over. We probably only have to do it about as far down on this side because the bit there covers it. But I think that looks a lot better. Okay. All right, we'll do that. Do that, and then we'll come over here. Leave that, this one. Yes, this works. It's like, I was like, oh no, this comes here. But no, this works out perfectly. Chat, it's like I planned it. Everything worked out better than expected. I need a lot more sandstone. That means this also has to come out as well. Hey, Iris. How's it going? Iris. You missed boosty time. Boosties. Boosty singular. Let's actually just get... I don't need that much. It is what VODs are for, but I'll give you the highlights. We got a really cool card, art card of Merkel, which I just love. I still need to make a Merkel deck. I need to get a copy of Merkel. We got a foil etched raised by giants. We got a non-foil shameless charlatan. We got a foil Rasadin Bashir. We got Wilson. We got Commander Liara Porter. We got we got a showcase art Kadira, and we got a Vintara Snapper from the list. Which actually, now that I think about it, having like modal shroud is actually really good. Now that I'm thinking about it, being able to like untap, put some like auras or counters or something on it, and then just tap your last land to then have it shroud. Because normally the issue with shroud is that you can't, you know, pile stuff onto it. But having modal shroud, actually pretty good. I'm into it. I've come around on Vintara Snapper. That card was printed when Mana Burn was still a thing, wasn't it? Sure was. Doing a pre-release with 7ish and friends. Nice. Yeah, today was like the only day I could have squeezed it in because... dang it. Of all of the stuff I have to do this weekend. Including Craft Along. I have to email 100 people tomorrow. That's a lie. I actually have to email 98 people tomorrow. Yeah, that looks better. Oh my god, that looks so much better. Nope. Managed to forget about Mana Burn. My favorite thing was several years ago when I was playing with my brother, who had played Magic back in the day, but hadn't played in quite some time. It was like, it's like I put my damage on the stack. I'm like, oh no, no. Sorry, pal. Securub Tri Elder no longer works the way you think it does. Wait. Ow. Oh, there wasn't. I thought there was a weird one around here somewhere. It's hiding from me. Nope. Now, we also have to get the one on this corner too. Yeah. That was not enough room to jump in there. Also had to ask how equipment work. I started playing in 8th edition just before original Mirrodin block came out. So, like, equipment was one of those things I never really had to figure out. When I came back to the game around 2012, I did have to figure out how planeswalkers work. Because in, like, one of my first boosters I ever opened was a Scars of Mirrodin, and I got Elspeth Terrell, which was neat. But it's like, what the hell does this card do? Here's the thing about planeswalkers. Reading the card does not explain the card. I'm going to need a little bit more, and more than the 6 I have right now, so... How many do I actually need? Why don't I make the correct amount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to make 5 more. There you are. Ow. Oh, that looks much better. Okay. Now, around back here. We're gonna have to put more there. Need to get stuff down here, I think. Yes. I think this is probably going to have to come out. Oh, this is going to be a hard one. All right, chat. I hope you all like squinting, because I have to figure out how to do the inside stuff here. It probably just goes up to about there and like actually start the arches here. That means basically all of this is going to be my sake. I'm gonna put one more there. All right, that was gonna bug me. Fill this in so it doesn't look weird. We'll have to figure out more of what to do with this here, I think. Or we may just leave it. Honestly, we might just leave it. We'll see. Okay, now let's figure out. We might, have to build this part up too. For now, into some of you, and we go. What? Oh my god! There. There. That. Then. If I land on a bed, do I not take fall damage? Oh. There we go. That's what I needed. Let's test this. Nope, sure do. Actually, you know what we're gonna have to do? Probably going to have to come out at least one more here. Because we need to be able to put the redstone, or at least some sandstone, here and here. And then we would have redstone in the middle there. So that means this is probably, nope. Have to fill this in like this. Go. Just checked with Chunk Base. The island is 5,700 blocks long and 3,970 blocks wide. Cool. Oh. I just looked over here and was reminded we have to do all of this again. Ooh, I am... Is that all of my smooth sandstone? I think it is. It is. Okay, we have to go make some more smooth sandstone. Church is closed. Clean up the inventory a little bit. I can go in there. This can go here. Okay, that there. I've somehow generated endstone out of all of this. Let's see. Are you nothing in there? So let's get... No, I'm not going to need that much. You know what? Actually, you know what? Why don't we just do it? I think we're fine. Sandstone is not an issue. We'll go over here. I think we need to make some more red sandstone for stairs. Lorenzo, Francisco, Wingus, Bingus. How's everyone doing? Everybody doing well, I hope. And then I need 5 more stairs. 1, 2, 4, 5. And a bunch more walls. How many more walls? You know what? I'm going to make those up there when I can actually count how many walls we need. And then I'm also going to get started. Ooh. You know what we're going to have to do today, chat? We're going to have to go do some collecting. There we are. I sleep. Ooh, the sun just came out. It's been raining here all afternoon, so... I like the iron bar look. I'm not sure what you made that in reference to. What thing did you say you like the iron bar look for? Okay. And start putting some of these in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this open and maybe put like a gate or something there. The windows in the little square cubby thing. These things. Oh, do you mean the Or did you mean? Because ow. Nope, not there. I guess they're. Do you mean the bell tower? They're nether brick fences. Yeah, they're nether brick. They are nether brick fences. And this is gonna be the bell tower. Is what the structure is going to be. Let's see. I can get these all in. Do around back here. Whoop. And take out what I need to. So this is all going to be. Then I can take you and you, you and you. And then on the other side, I need to take out all of that. Mm-hmm. Yes. Looks weird. Should be enough here now. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna leave that. We might have to at some point go to the Nether just to get more netherrack because we're out now. Oh, I do have some red sandstone in there. Okay, fine. I'll take these ones up with me. What I should do is take a break soon. Do we start smoothing out the Nether too? Falling onto a bed bounces the player with 66% strength. The player also takes 50% of normal fall damage. Oh, so it cushions the fall, but it doesn't stop it. Good to know. Okay, and now, ow. There, leave that for now. Walk in and out. Here, and go. Do. And we're out. Oh boy. Let's see. Get a little bit of you. Where are our stairs? Nope. Oh, chat. I really enjoyed this week's episode of Strange New Worlds. Oh God, that was a good shore leave episode. Okay, now we are going to need some. Wait, no, hold on, missed something. These and this. I just love the line. I love the line, hijinks seems like the most logical course of action. A player is falling... If a player is falling while sleeping requirements are met and presses use on a bed within reach before hitting the ground, the fall damage is delayed until the player awakes. I was worried by the title that it would be bad, but it was not. I love the little touch of the opening. In that very first fight scene, they use the same sound from Amok Time. Oh, like the same soundtrack. Like it was the same song. It was so good. Dun, 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 dun. Gives me confidence that they 100% know what they are up to. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. Okay, now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24. Okay, we need 24. Now, of these. That one we left, right? Yes. Okay. Ethan Peck and Gia Sandu did sterling work. They really did. All right. So let's go see. We had a bit of netherrack going, and we have a few more brick. So I think we determined that those were. We should be good now. We should have enough. Very close. Oh, we got two stacks of brick here. Great. So we'll go here. We'll make one of those and make 24. Yes, that should be enough. All right, we're gonna put these in, and then we're gonna take a break. I also, in my draft today, I also got 2 copies of Nature's Lore, which is a good card to have around. I'm glad for that. Also, the new Lightning Bolt, which I'm also excited about. It's very good art. Not the rulebook frame, just the regular stuff. But the rulebook frame also has good art. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go make a trip to the Nether at this point. But for now, look, we're done. We're done the inside. My plan is to put a ladder that goes up there. So you can get out, and then like you can climb up here and then get out and walk across and go down into the other one. Here's a question, chat. Do iron bars block line of sight for beacons? Like if I put a set of iron bars here, will that block it? Or do I have to put in like glass or something like that? I suppose I can do this. Because that doesn't block it, so. I guess iron bars wouldn't block rain, so I should get a piece of glass to put in there. But what kind of glass? What color of glass should we put in there, chat? What do we have? Cyan? Maybe, or lime maybe? Try some options. Blue? Could do blue. Blue? Blue? Wow, everyone got to blue. All right, well, let's grab a blue. Do we have a blue? Yeah, let's take a blue with us. We can make some choices. Choices. Oh. My neck is really stiff. Good thing I don't have to sit at my computer tomorrow and send 100 emails. Bright green light shooting out of the cathedral seems very Ghostbusters. I think green to match the copper. But I feel like the copper color is actually closer to cyan. Like, if you were to put this here... Like, I think that color is actually closer to the, Let's try... Try the lime. No, I think that's too bright green. Darker green might work, though. Let's try blue. I think that's too dark. Oh no. Iris? 100? My intent is to color match. Well, let's try a classic green. Oh no, in response to emails? Yeah. Expect an email tomorrow. Orange, pinkish for a complementary color to the copper. Maybe. Do we have any just like regular green? No. I guess we have to make some. That's fine, we have green dye. Whatever could you be emailing about? We could never know. There isn't a single way to know. Apparently something bad has happened on GitHub this evening and a reply all bomb has hit 30,000 people. Oh, don't respond to that telling people not to reply all. Tony has been popped. That's early tonight. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the cyan. I think the cyan works best. Now, the question is, do I put it there or do I put it down here? I think that. Otherwise, it's not. Otherwise, it's kind of like sticking up over the roof line. You still get the weird gap, but there really isn't a way to avoid that. So, the reply all button was a mistake. I actually use reply all the time when I'm at work because, you know, oftentimes people will send in emails CCing, you know, their other people on their team that need to be kept in the loop. So I use it all the time. There should just be a limit where it's like, you're sending this, actually, I think in Outlook, if I send an email to like the entire team, it even gives you a warning. It's like, you're sending this to like 40 people. It's like, are you sure? Should have to manually add each person to an email? No. Simple. Wow. No. Okay, so we got that. That's done. Is there anything else we're missing? I think we're good for now. Oh, I see. They had that underneath there. Do I want to do that over here? I don't think I need to do that over here. I think I'll leave that. Oh god. Like my job takes enough time. I don't need to spend more of my time manually adding 5 people to every email that I send for revisions. I would not enjoy that. Automated organization-wide email should BCC the mailing list. That would probably be better. Although, to be fair, but think of the billable hours. I have a salary, so I don't have to. I have a salary job specifically so I never have to think about billable hours ever again. Sorry, Erica has been traumatized by billable hours. As have most of the people on my team, because we were talking about them the other day. Oh boy. I'm trying to think what I want to do here. Oh yeah, I was gonna take a break. No. All right. What's this doing? Pretty good. Cool. Yes, Persephone. I'm gonna take a break. You should too. Stretch, get some water, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds to rest your eyes, and I will be back in just a few minutes. So hold tight, chat. I'm back. I had to tweet. Ugh. Ooh, rice. I'm going to sleep. I only have one door to put over there. Oh, shit! Well, hello there! They're still over there. Go away. That was, I should really get some doors on that one. All right. I'll tell you what, chat. What I'm thinking is I am kind of good on building for the day. My brain's a little fried. And we've got some stuff that needs to like process and things like that. So we'll grab these and all of these. And what we should do is go to the nether and try and get more netherrack and just like harvest a bunch of it. So we have it for our nether brick fences. So, use in here, I think. Glass away. Even though I just spent 3 hours on it, it's very satisfying to have reduced the footprint of a redstone circuit by an entire 33%. Nice! Okay. Put this stuff away. There, there, and there. And now let's grab some rockets. And a shulker? Do I have a spare shulker anywhere? Why are you full of... Oh, right, that was for the deep slate store. And that's the honeycomb one. Oh, yeah, music disc. That's my water bucket. Wait, why do I have an ender chest in my ender chest? Oh, I guess it's as good a place as any for an ender chest. I guess we can just make another shulker. Let's just make another shulker. Do I have any... Yep, there we are. Hold on, gotta get it the right color. Gotta have, I'm thinking red dye for this. I need to get some more red dye. Yes, yes I do. There, there, and there. There we go. Put this dirt away. Now here for real with audio. Excellent. Hello. You are currently hearing the sound of my voice. See, this is why I want to stop building. I'm starting to go loopy. I'm going to need more than that. Let's take a full stack. What is the best place to go here? I guess we'll just go out through mine and fly to somewhere. Jesus Christ. Oh, there you are. That was, Ow? Okay, this is all shit. This is all bad. Every part of this is bad. Okay. I've forgotten that the Nether sucks and I hate it. Chat, I hate the Nether. Every part of this is terrible. Exactly what you want to hear when you step into the Nether. Sure is. Well, that's the old highway. Can I get... Stop it. Get it. Where? I hate you. Hey, Revenant. Ugh. Nether, you're the worst. Look, now my portal's on fire. I really should get this. I really should get that portal connected to the rest of the network at some point. For now, though. There we are. That's Jason's. Okay. Okay. That was so bad. So bad at this game, chat. Now, Surge had an opening here. Do you get me any closer to... Oh. Okay. There we go. Get some mint chocolate trees. Because we're gonna need some of them. Get these glow fruit while we're at it. Get some glow fruit, why not? Oh, they make the worst sound. Squish. One. Let's get 24 at least. That's goodbye. There we go. Now. As much as this as we can. So, how's chat doing? How's your weekend going? Everybody doing good? Got any plans for the week coming up? I'm weirded out by the blue fog and blue things in the Nether. Are these things new? They're from when they did the Nether update, which was 1.16, I think. They added the soul sand deserts. That's the blue fog. I'm back with snack. I made quesadilla. Ooh. D&D went well. Our level 2 party just whooped 2 ogres, and we found a Quall's feather token oak that let us grow a 60-foot oak tree. Nice! My D&D party continues to explore a haunted house. Cool. Which adventure are you running an adventure, or is this a homebrew one? Ooh, stir fry. What's in your stir fry? The nether. Chat, the nether. This is much less calming than smoothing out the end, I'll tell you what. Chicken thighs plus mushrooms plus a sad unloved baby bok choy and sauce and garlic. I have a really hard time not seeing the word baby bok choy and not doing like the Chili's baby back ribs thing. I want my baby bok, baby bok, baby bok, baby bok choy. D&D Tay, we had an encounter where apparently the book says any party worth their salt will run when given the warning. No, they won't. Actually, now that I'm sitting here doing this, and I realized, Fuji's probably sitting on like an absolute mountain of netherrack that he has no use for. Well, we got a lot of it, so let's put some in here. There we are. There we are. Do I need warped root? Do I need warped root for anything? I don't think so. Boop. And boop. All right. One more layer and then should be good. Wait, where are you? Where are you, creepy fucker? I hear you, you stupid ghast. I hate it. Instead of running, we solved the encounter by pushing the bone golem into a portable hole to deal with later. Ah. Is there any problem that can't be solved by putting it in the portable hole to deal with later? Man, what if in real life you could solve your problems just by sticking them in the portable hole for later? All right, how are we doing? Pretty good. All right. Yep, there we go. Got a full shulker's worth. Eat the pie. Where's our way back in here? Yes, yes. No, stop that. You... I've had enough of you. Where am I? James's base. Perfect. Perfect. We'll just go back to James's base. You can stay? Zombie baby pigmen only occur if a baby piglin gets through? Here? Also, hey, no, get out of here. Well, I hope James is excited about that when he comes back on Monday. James, I brought you a friend. Please take care of him. Raise him as your own. Still really happy with how this cabin turned out. This is a nice cabin. Look at this. Birch Cabin Historic Site. Really happy with it. Also, these look like chocolates to me. I should go back and name it James Jr. Rip Juno. Got there! Finally! BRB, my garage door is haunted again. Well, who are you gonna call? I think this is good. Now, next up, there's a bunch of detailing, like there's a little tower here that we need to extend, and over here, there's some pillars and stuff, but like, and then the roof we got to put on here. But I'm pretty happy with that bell tower, all things considered. And then we just have to do it again. But luckily, it'll be a lot easier the second time because we'll know what we're doing. Oops. All right, let's get back inside, and I think, time are we at? We're probably at, yeah, we're 8:15. Let's just sort of dig for the rest of the stream, why not? Oh, did you hear the bark outside? That sounded like, 1 second. Yeah, I was right, it was Fox. She's got the most distinctive squeaky bark. I have a new bee name based on recent events. I just need to wait until I have enough points. I'm excited to find out what it is. Okay, let's see. Are you done? I think these are all empty. Okay, so first of all, put the quartz over here. Gold go in here. Let's go here and make 2 of those that allow us to make some doors. We can finally put doors on the back. Rest of you in there, yep. And she's having a good time out there. RG, you want Persephone to chase the treats? All right, we'll definitely get on that once we get all of our stuff up and running here. Fox is doing a lot of barking. She does in fact do that, and spelt F-A-W-K-E-S. Fox is like the name, not the animal. That can go for a little while. Those in there. All right. When my neighbor got Fox, she's like, so I might be getting a new puppy soon. I apologize, like, for any barking you might hear. I'm like, never apologize for barking. Oh, chat. Another thing I need to show you. So my grandma was here about a month ago, and while she was visiting, she said, "Park down with Parliament." Which way did I get these going here? You're facing outside. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Instantly did it wrong. What? I should put some stairs there. Wait. There we are. So your grandmother, yes. She was here. She said she was going to send me some of her favorite vegetable soup recipes, which I'm like, cool, yeah, absolutely. I'm excited to see those. Um, and I was expecting her to like just email them, and I didn't hear from her, so I sort of forgot about it. And then I got a letter today. One second, chat. My grandma hand wrote actual recipe cards with her soup recipes on them and mailed them to me. Which is just... This is so good. I love it. It's just... Oh, I have my grandma's personal handmade recipe cards now. She even, like, signed them. Like, she put butternut squash and then grandma. So I knew where they came from. Soup. Butternut squash soup. 2 cups vegetable stock, 1 carrot, chopped, 1 Granny Smith apple, chopped, 1 medium butternut squash, chopped, sprig fresh sage, 1 onion, chopped, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1/8 of a teaspoon cayenne pepper, 1/4 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/8 of a teaspoon nutmeg, half can coconut milk. Put everything in pot except milk. Simmer about 30 minutes. Use immersion blender to emulsify. Add coconut milk. Can be successfully frozen after milk is added. There. Congratulations. Now you know my grandma's butternut squash soup. Then she also sent me a little note that had, like, her travel woes after she, trying to get home, because apparently it was a bit of an ordeal. But yes, I'm excited to make some of those now. Although I have to ask her a question. Like, she sent me one for, like, a vegetable thing, and it's just like, saute all the vegetables, but there isn't really any vegetables mentioned beyond the garlic, so I don't know if she missed a line or is just assuming I'm just going to toss in whatever vegetables I have. Let's get these back. Go, and there, and there. We good. Let's go dig. Saute the squash too, maybe? Doesn't say to, so... All the vegetables, everywhere. There's also, like, a red lentil soup, and... there's, like, what was it? It was a tandoori roasted cauliflower recipe, which is like, that sounds, come back to a hole full of creepers. It's like, that sounds delicious for somebody who can eat cauliflower. When I make butternut squash soup, I roast the squash because otherwise it takes so long to cook in the pan. Maybe it's just assumed. Don't know. You can try some different ways. But for soup enthusiasts. What else is there? There was the, butternut squash soup. There was the red lentil soup, which I mentioned. There's a cream of carrot soup, which sounds interesting. There's the tandoori roasted cauliflower soup. Which is actually on 2 cards. It's so long. Yeah. Cathedral. Wow. That's so much. And then the winter vegetable soup. One second. It's 7-ish. Would chat like to see a picture of a pet ratto? I bet chat would. I bet Erica would. Guess who's drunk? I guess Wallace. Did we ever treats? No, you're right. Let's do that. Persephone. I think I got distracted talking about recipes. Thought Erica's waited on something before treats. Mm. All right. Cat cam. See if she wants them. She's kind of fast asleep right now. Oh, yep, she does. She knows what's up. Yeah. Has she learned when the camera points down means treats? I think she's learned when she hears the sound of me sliding my mic over. That seems to be what actually causes her to start getting active. Okay. 8:30. What else is there to talk about, chat? At the draft, like at the pre-release I went to, like 3 people opened copies of Minsk and Boo, and not a single one of them was me. Obi-Wan? I think I talked about Obi-Wan on Thursday. That would have been the first stream after I watched it. It's good. It does. I have a question. Obi-Wan has raised an interesting question for me. So, There, in A New Hope, like we established in the show Obi-Wan that Uncle Owen knows who Obi-Wan is, knows that he is going by Ben. And then in A New Hope, when Luke's like, hey, do you know an Obi-Wan Kenobi? Uncle Owen, who does not like Obi-Wan Kenobi, is just like, well, maybe it means old Ben Kenobi. Knowing absolutely that old Ben Kenobi is Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's like, you 100% know who Luke is talking about. I just found it kind of funny. Oops. Ooh, we got diamonds, chat. I feel like he was implied to know in a New Hope. He's too much like his father. That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah, he knew. I think, like, it makes sense that he would know. Well, like, he knew who Luke's father was, and I guess by extension that would make sense that he would know who Obi-Wan is. But I think what's more interesting is that it makes it clear, at least at the start of Obi-Wan, that he does not like he just wants Obi-Wan to leave them alone. So the fact that he would be like, yeah, just go talk to him, and not like try and dissuade Luke or like not mention the old guy who he knows is Obi-Wan Kenobi. What should we do for this? Let's go with, let's say 6.5? 6.5 diamonds. All right, get your predictions in. Remember, we're guessing the number of diamonds we'll get, and it has a Fortune 3 pickaxe, and we can see 2 diamond doors at the moment. Also, I'm very excited for Captain Marvel next week. That starts on Wednesday. Very excited about it. People going for pessimism? Wow. Like, we can get more than 6.5 just from those two. Like, we have to go good on Fortune, but it's doable. Yeah, this is Optimus time to shine. I interpret it as, well, what the droid has to say might be important, so I will point you to Obi-Wan, but I'm not going to break kayfabe unless I have to. Yep, that makes sense. I'm sure they'll find a way to reconcile it. And if not, whatever. You can't make, you know, movies over the course of 50 years and jumping around the timeline and doing prequels and sequels and all of that stuff without running into a few weird things. Okay, predictions done? Ooh, okay. Congratulations, optimists. Well, okay. Maybe we shouldn't count our chickens just yet. Hey, Genie M. Uncle Owen said Ben was a crazy old hermit and Obi-Wan died a long time ago. Ah, interesting. They're going with the same conceit of, we'll say this person died, but really what we mean is the old version of them died. Apparently, he and Obi-Wan have that in common. Pretty sure that was good. 14! Yep, optimists, you, congratulations. What was the, what were the odds on that for optimism? Three to 1? Nice! Put in 1700, got back 5.3. At the end, 14.8 to 7,000. Ugh. Great work, everyone. Oops. Need to unload my car, but it's raining. That sucks. That's the worst. Sorry, wizard. He called Ben a crazy old wizard. It's a great way to dissuade a teen, right? Like, don't go talk to that guy. He's a crazy old wizard. What's that? Can't hear you. See you later. Bye! Oh, cool. Good to know there's lava in the hole down there. Surprise danger hole. Do we have an Obi-Wan yet? I don't think so. Yeet yourself off to a hero's journey. Ah, whoops. Okay, wait, hold on. That should be there. But Uncle Owen, I want to heed the call of adventure. All right, Rockpusher redeemed Obi-Wan, so we're gonna go name him be that. The neat thing is it doesn't matter how dissuading it was since R2 decided for them. Yeah. But Luke, surely you'd have more fun decoupling the moisturizers than going on a space adventure. Surely. I saw a thing today where it was from A New Hope where Darth Vader's asking, it's like, did you see the droids that got away? And the officer's like, yeah, it was a blue R2 unit and an effete protocol droid. And Darth Vader's like, oh no shit, they're my boys. Do we have more name tags? No, we are out of name tags. In that case, let's sell some stuff. Yeah, we can get 2 so we have a backup. Excuse me. There we are. Obi-Wan. I bet C-3PO had his memory wiped a few times because they do establish that that is a thing that happens with droids. That they do wipe their memory from time to time. I imagine 3PO probably had his memory wiped a couple of times. I like to think that R2-D2 just never had his memory wiped and 100% knew who Darth Vader was. Nope. Bartleby? Maya? Wait, hold on a second. We have 2 Mayas. Well, you're Obi-Wan now, Maya. R2 canonically has never had his memory wiped. That makes sense. Morbius was re-released to bomb a second time. I know, it's beautiful. games. Made like 72,000, something like that. It was like less than $82 per screen or something like that. Yeah, I think, or we felt like we had lost the original Maya because we hadn't seen her in a while. And so we renamed one of the other bees. So, and we just never saw both of them in the same place at the same time. I wonder if it costs money to re-release it. Almost certainly. And I mean, there's also, I mean, I also kind of feel bad for the theaters who, you know, because that's a lost opportunity cost for them as well. They could be they could have been showing a movie that people actually wanted to see on those screens. Like Top Gun 2, The Air Force Awakens. I've heard the new Top Gun movie's pretty good. I have not seen the original Top Gun movie, but I hear it is pretty good. And also, it kind of looks like from the trailers at least, they did. Ooh, I'm just over here cheating big, doing big cheats, chat. They did a lot of like practical shooting, which is neat. My stepson enjoyed Top Gun 2 Top Harder. Mm-hmm. The original Top Gun is one of the best looking actual jet planes doing dogfight things movies ever made. I believe it. Mostly because I can't really think of another one. Two gun. As I have said many times before, my personal favorite is Top Gun 2, The Search for Curly's Gold. Yeah, the spicy danger hole definitely has made this chunk a lot more interesting. Just gotta be careful not to fall right down in there. Would you even call that spicy hole a hot pocket? One could do that. It looks like, yes. If I fall in, there are places I can get out. So that's good to know. Always an important thing to check. Like, make sure you can get out of the lava. Don't do anything about it right now, because it's more exciting with the danger. But make sure you can at least get out of it. I was actually kind of glad. I was supposed to have an appointment tomorrow. To get my face lasered, actually. But the technician actually canceled because she wasn't feeling well. So they had to reschedule it. And I'm like, you know what? Honestly, pretty good because I'm so busy this weekend. Anyone watch Legal Eagle? I have not. I'm going to assume that is a YouTube channel? That sounds like a YouTube channel. Teacher, get the ball rolling on getting lasers applied to my face too. Yeah. TLDR, NFTs might not be legal. They literally melt dysphoria away, right? I mean, it hasn't made my hair completely go away, thus why I have to go in. But like, seriously, only having to shave once every like, 2 or 3 days is fantastic. Also, the salon I went to, they have a deal where if you pay for 8 sessions, which I did, you get 1 free touch-up a year for 5 years, which is pretty great. He's a former New York attorney who discusses ongoing legal battles and reviews movies and shows both for the accuracy of their portrayal of the American legal system and what crimes various characters are committing. And it's raining again. That Legal Eagle channel reminds me of one of my favorite bits from Rewatch with Love. There's a scene in For Your Eyes Only where Bond is attacked by 3 people disguised as hockey players. And so Graham asks Matt to go through the fight scene because Matt used to be a hockey official and tell him all of the penalties that he would be giving. It was very good. Got through a nice little cave system. And there's more lava, more lava. But we don't have to deal with that because this chunk is next. Yes. Where are we at? 50? All right. We got a few more levels before we get down to bedrock, but I don't think we're going to get there today. We're probably still finishing this off on Tuesday. I do not believe he has ever discussed how Germany could have won World War I. Good. Excellent. It's the only thing I care about. He made several videos about the Depp Heard case. Ugh. It's one thing for a relationship to be bad and go bad, but it's another thing to have all of that aired in public in a court of law and like constantly reported about in the news and the tabloids. It's just like that seems like an absolute nightmare. I aspire to never have everything in my life be considered a commentary on any broader trend. That sounds wonderful. I hope you never find yourself in a minority. Because people love to point to minorities and use them as a commentary on broader trends, specifically about that group. Yeah, has Legal Eagle done anything on the on all of the stuff around Activision Blizzard yet? Because I feel like maybe that's something where there's just not enough developed yet or public yet. But that would be, I think, a pretty interesting one from a legal perspective. Almost down to lava. I'm hoping to never have someone decide I need to be dragged out personally as the example. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely fair. I know. I know what you were getting at. Oh. There's literally just like one block between this chunk and the lava. We missed it by one. I've had that happen sometimes with ravines, where I like dig down a chunk and be like, oh cool, go to the next chunk over and there's just a ravine that was literally separated from the other chunk by a single block. Oh, I am tired. It's a busy weekend, chat. I spent a bit of time. I had like a tiny bit of time after supper, because I ate supper pretty early before stream started, so I was running around playing some Elden Ring and just like going back to Limgrave now that I'm more powerful and like hitting up a bunch of the like little spots that I missed. Grabbing shinies and things like that that I had just sort of left lying around. I know Minecraft physics doesn't work that way, but I just wish we could open those blocks and let the pool drain off into the next chunk to evaporate. Yeah. Let's go back up and get some buckets. I've unpacked as much of your car as you can, and now you eat chicken and chips and salsa. Ooh. Oh, I haven't had chips and salsa in a while. Let me think. I guess I'm not doing anything. I should see if there's anyone who wants to go out for nachos tomorrow night. I do not have the spoons for more complex dinner. That's fine. That's fine. No, I'm not backing up in there yet. Revenant, thank you for the 100 bits. Morbing, tricking the studio into investing more money into a box office bomb by turning it into a meme. Ah, let this be a lesson. I hope. Let's just use this bucket. Grab these two though. Get them back in there at least. I don't think I'm gonna need any glass for now, but. Oh. I only have 3 ladders left. I hope that is enough ladders. Memes don't actually sell tickets? Yeah. It's almost like all of the people making jokes about it had already watched it on Twitch. And didn't have a desire to go and pay theater prices to see it again. I have not watched a single minute of it and still make memes. Oh, absolutely. But do you also want to go out and play theater prices to see it again? Or for the first time, I guess? It's also like Hollywood producers don't understand internet culture. Nope. I had mentioned this on Twitter. I can't wait for, you know, a year or so from now when we get a glut of pirate shows, because execs were thought that was why people were excited about the gay pirate show. I think the gif of the full morb is still up. Wow. Someone please make an altar of Morb of Dragonkind. Ooh, a picture of Morbius like wearing, is there a scene of him like wearing a parka? Because you could do a winter Morb. What would we see? Dang it. Trying to think of other orbs in Magic. Oh, there's going to be... We finally found a spicy chunk, chat. There's going to be so much lava in here. Oh, God. was hiding here this whole time. I watched the Emoji Movie a year later. There was a scene where they were in like the land of never used emojis and the eggplant was there, like not as a joke or anything. Yeah. See, the Emoji Movie exists because some people have decided that kids love emojis, and I think to some degree kids do love emojis. Like, they seem to be, like, they like stuff that have emojis on them. And it's not just like, oh yeah, this is a thing that we type in a text. It's just like, no. They like emojis like they're a brand. And so that's basically what they were grabbing onto. Obviously, the old guard aren't dying off as fast as I expected. No, they're just being replaced by new people who are just as clueless as them. Like, here's the thing. There is a huge swath of people that basically just do not interact with the internet. At all. And not just like old people. Like, it's just a thing. Oh, goody gumdrops. Well. You mean the Amish? No, I mean conservatives. Some of them do. But there's also just a lot of people that don't. Like, they'll use the internet in the, like, they maybe have a Facebook page, or they'll send an email every now and again, or read, you know, a newspaper website for their news, but they're not, like, hip deep in YouTube and Twitch and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. Oh, this is so much effing lava. Oh, boy. The internet is their Facebook feed? Yep. One of the people I work with, her profile picture is Grumpy Cat. Grumpy Cat. When was the last time you even thought about Grumpy Cat? Okay. A new coworker has a Grumpy Cat mug. I thought about Grumpy Cat when I saw the mug on Friday. Well, there we go. I have a Facebook account just because all of my friends are there, and it's wild how many times I have to explain Twitch-related things to them. Mm-hmm. Alright, well, we got the signal, so, okay. We are going to need more ladders, at least a few more. Not many, but a few more. Past Eric is a jerk. How do we deal with this lava glass since it's in the wall forever? Yes, this will be glassed because it will be there forever. That's staying. If it's not going to be there forever, if it's in a chunk we're going to punch later, we use signs to hold it back temporarily. Have a good night, Legledrit. Emotes are like super-powered emojis, a legitimate thing I've recently posted on Facebook. Ugh. I'm trying to meet more people through a queer social group whose organization is exclusively Facebook-based. I will say, I don't use Facebook anymore. Facebook has one thing going for it. It's extremely easy to organize events where you can invite, you know, people from the public and not have to, like, contact them directly. Like, you don't have to go and invite everybody individually. You can have an event and be like, hey, want to come to this event? Or, like, because, like, the store I used to play Magic at would just do that for their Magic events. It's like, we are having a draft on this day at this time. And it was great. It was literally the only thing I used Facebook for, was for keeping track of stuff like that. See, Facebook sounds a lot better. A friend of mine deleted Facebook and then joined just to join a certain camping group and nothing else. See, that's the way to do it. All right. Good progress. Not a lot of progress, but good progress. I'm happy with it. And then we'll have more to do. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. Next week, let's think. We're going to be finishing off Spicy Chunk on Tuesday for sure. We'll definitely get through that. And start in on chunk number 16? Are we on 16 now? And then do that for Thursday. And then Saturday, we're probably going to be digging again, because my plan is to get a set of Commander Legends boosters, a box of them, and open those. And probably set boosters is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to get set boosters. Although, getting set boosters makes it much less likely that I will open all of the what's the one black spell where you sacrifice a thing and draw 2 cards and make a treasure token? That card, whose name is completely escaping me at the moment. Anyways, my plan is to do that. So we're just going to be digging. And I think probably set boosters is what we're going to get. I think we're already 2 boosties in debt. Deadly dispute? Deadly dispute. That's it. All right. Let's though go and do a raid. I've been looking forward to today so I could rave about Strange New Worlds and was not disappointed. Excellent. We're gonna go raid Brave New Faves. Brave New Faves is my friend Kathleen. She does a pirate radio show where she plays new music that she enjoys and that you might also enjoy. So head on over there. And I will see you all on Tuesday. So have a good night, chat.